Hey guys, welcome to the video today. Today I'm just gonna vent, I'm just gonna rant. I've been talking to a lot of people just about their dreams, ambitions, and passions and things that they want to do or see happen. And I'm becoming more and more convinced that there's a reason that there's such a large separation between the people out in front and the people that are just following, and the people that dream of doing it, and then the people that are doing it. And I think that gap is execution. That gap is impossibly hard to make up thinking about it. That gap is extremely hard to make narrow by your intentions or your hopes and your dreams of that happening. It's not happening because of your excuses. And my excuses, I don't have the right gear, I don't have the right mic, it's windy, the audio is not going to be perfect. There's so many reasons why you can make excuses for yourself. And I've made excuses for myself why I can't make a video today, why I can't go to the gym today. Conditions are not perfect. I don't have the right XYZ. I don't have the right tools, so therefore I can't. And I think that all of these are extremely nearsighted, and you're missing the mark. You're missing the point, because I've got to actually put in the work, put in the time that so few people are willing to do. Yesterday's video I watched back today, and I hated it. It was horrible. And I learned a few things, but my horrible is someone else's decent, and someone else's decent is my, incredible. I could never even dream of doing what they're doing, but I'm never going to get there unless I'm taking an action, like a step. One more step, one more link in the chain, one more brick in the wall. And I think that so many times we get, I'm going to stop saying we, because I'm not trying to shift this for myself. I want to watch this video and say, yes, Andrew, that is truth. You need to listen to yourself. And I think that there's so many talking heads out there right now that are saying, we need to, something that I think that we all do. Screw that. I do this. I make excuses for myself based on the tools that I have at hand, and I put things off, that'll start on Monday, or I'll do that next year, or I'll have that conversation when maybe some time passes, or we shrug it up to it's not the right timing. And that is not gonna cut it. That as long as you're in that frame of mind with excuses, you're never gonna cross that barricade. There's a huge barricade that you're creating every time you give yourself an excuse for why you're not doing something. The quote is true. You can have excuses or results, but you cannot have both. You can't have both. You're either gonna do or you're not gonna do. You're either gonna start your diet, New Year's resolutions or anything like that. You're either gonna start or you're not going to. If you talk to someone and you can see it in their eyes, are you actually going to do this? Are you going to do what it takes? I used to read a lot more books than I do now, but the reason that I don't think that really is the answer, a book is not the answer. The book accompanied with action from the book is an answer, but I can't get, there's just not enough. There's not enough time, there's not enough money, I don't have the resources, I don't have the tools, I don't have the experience. All of these are excuses. And experience, let me just tell you a little something about experience, because it's deceptive. Because someone tells you can't get this job because you don't have experience. Well, guess what? You're never going to get it if you only are looking for the temporal satisfaction of that job. Let me explain what that means, because I don't even really understand what that even means. But I can give excuses for my lack of experience, but you got to go out and you got to get experience. You got to go out and get experience. And the only way you're going to get experience is by flipping the camera on, is by going to the gym, is by changing the way you eat, is by, so many things. You name your goal, reverse engineer it, and you know what to do. You know what to do right now that could change your life. You know the conversation you need to have with a person that'll be difficult and you don't want to have, but you need to just go have it. Enough of this waiting for Monday. That mentality is permeated our culture to where I'll do something about this, but it's only after a heart attack. I'll do something about this, but it's only after I'm completely miserable in my job. I'll do something about this, but it's only at a breaking point. Why do we have to let it get that far? Why do we have to let it get that far? If today, change. Today, do. Enough with the excuses. Excuses or results. Which one do you want? And I don't say this to be rah-rah and motivational, but it's so much better to do, to take a step, because you're not going to get there in a day, but you're going to get there in 1,000 days. You're going to get there in 2,000 days. You're going to get there in 3,000 days. So what's the delay? Why not start? Yeah. That's all I have to say.